Think video games are just a pastime? Think again. Final Fantasy VII is proof that hidden within these fictional worlds are lessons that can change your life. Let's uncover the wisdom buried in its narrative. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the high art of video games, exploring how they parallel other great works of art in teaching us valuable life lessons. In this session, we focus on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, a magnificent work of fiction that enriches our understanding of personal challenges and mirrors critical lessons about life and the nature of our own beings. Here are 3 major lessons that you can apply to your own life. Let's talk about our main character, Cloud. When we first meet Cloud Strife in Final Fantasy VII Remake, he epitomizes the ideal of the cool, detached warrior. He leaps from a train, a large buster sword slung casually over his shoulder, and dismisses others with a terse,
Not interested.
What?
This image immediately positions him as an archetype of solitary strength and mystique, quintessential warrior, detached and formidable.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool. All right,
A
come
figure
on.
that commands respect and emulation. Yet, as the narrative of Rebirth begins to unfold, we learn that beneath this composed exterior lies a man fraught with confusion, torment, and vulnerability. In 1997, the concept of a hero with such internal complexity was groundbreaking. But fast forward to the present, and Cloud's character archetype is more relevant than ever, particularly in the context of today's social media-dominated landscape. This juxtaposition between Cloud's cool exterior and his troubled interior offers a striking mirror to our contemporary society, especially in the age of Instagram and TikTok. Here, lives often appear perfect and untroubled, filtered through lenses that hide the complexity of real struggles. Just like Cloud, many people around us may seem to have it all together, but beneath the surface, they are facing battles we can hardly imagine. Cloud's journey reminds us that people are carrying way more baggage than you think, even the cool ones. Behind every polished post, there may be untold stories of personal struggle, similar to Cloud's hidden battles. The lesson to be gained here is this: remember that each individual carries a story as complex as our own, often hidden beneath layers of necessary illusion. Recognize this before you compare, and extend the kindness you would wish upon yourself in your unseen struggles. There's a profound tendency in our personal lives to face problems alone, to isolate ourselves when, in fact, many of the challenges we encounter and our lives as a whole would be better addressed collectively. In Rebirth, collaboration isn't merely an option. It's essential to both the narrative and gameplay experience. While Cloud's character is complex, the game truly shines because of the incredible team of party members that accompany him on his journey. Unlike many high-budget AAA games, where gameplay revolves around a single protagonist, in Rebirth you traverse its world with up to 8 distinct characters, 6 being directly playable, each with unique abilities and personalities. Each character, while mightily distinct, plays an indispensable role within the game, contributing their unique skills and perspectives to the group's objectives. Square Enix's decision to render most of these characters playable, each with a distinct set of abilities and combat philosophies, is Rebirth's most innovative and industry-defining aspect. This design choice encourages players to leverage these differences strategically, combining strengths in one area to mitigate weaknesses in another. Likewise, the concept of synergy and teamwork extends beyond the pixels of the game, serving as a profound guiding principle for our everyday lives. Just as the characters in the game combine their unique strengths to overcome formidable foes, we too can achieve greater success and lighten our burdens through strategic alliances and cooperation with others. If your current circle doesn't provide this, then it's time to expand it. Join groups that share your interests, be it a hobby, a sport, a spiritual group, or a professional organization. The key here is to engage in activities that not only interest you, but do so in a community setting that encourages natural interaction. It's about placing yourself in contexts where potential party members are likely to be found. Next, once you've found potential teammates, or as you're finding them, make sure to actively cultivate these relationships. Just like in Rebirth, where characters grow and evolve together, your relationships require time and effort to develop. Schedule regular interactions. Support them in their endeavours as you would hope to be supported in yours. Build trust and show reliability. In fact, human beings need each other more than we even think. In a book titled The Good Life, the world's longest study on happiness, researchers attempted to find what are the ingredients for a happy life. Here's a direct quote. For 84 years and counting, the Harvard study has tracked the same individuals, asking thousands of questions and taking hundreds of measurements to find out what really keeps people healthy and happy. Through all the years of studying these lives, one crucial factor stands out for the consistency and power of its ties to physical health, mental health, and longevity. Contrary to what many people might think, it's not career achievement or exercise or a healthy diet. Don't get us wrong, these things matter. A lot. But one thing continuously demonstrates its broad and enduring importance: good relationships. In fact, good relationships are significant enough that if we had to take all 84 years of the Harvard study and boil it down to a single principle for living, it would be this: good relationships keep us healthier and happier. Period. So take this message to heart. Start today. Reach out, connect, share, and grow. Build your team, your life's party. Actively invest in your relationships. Not only will you find that problems become easier to handle, but you'll discover a richer, more fulfilling path. But focusing again on the main character Cloud, we find another poignant lesson. Cloud, as part of the elite soldier program, undergoes an experimental process involving the injection of cells from Genova, an alien entity. The Genova cells imbue Cloud with superhuman abilities, setting him apart as a warrior of unmatched prowess, but prone to a loss of self-control and hallucinations. This ties his journey to an internal struggle, one that is both unusual and enlightening for a hero's tale. The Genova cells serve as a stark metaphor for the darkness that resides within. His battle against this internal villain is a reminder that the problems we face often have more to do with our own shortcomings than any external oppressive force. It's tempting to identify evil as something external, embodied in tyrannical governments, hostile individuals, or societal injustices. These threats are indeed real, and they warrant our attention. But the potential for darkness resides in us all, and it requires daily effort to confront and overcome. Cloud's narrative provides a unique twist on the archetypal hero's journey by embedding the villain within the hero himself. This internalization of evil reflects our own experiences, where our worst adversaries often take the form of self-doubt, destructive habits, and unchecked impulses. Cloud's battle with the Genova cells captures this struggle vividly, emphasizing the importance of self-awareness and the will to rise above our darker nature. Yet recognizing this internal darkness is challenging. It's far easier to see evil in others, to blame the Sephiroths of our own stories for the difficulties we face. But Cloud's journey illustrates how the fight against evil must start within ourselves. His frequent visions of Sephiroth, even in the villain's absence, mirror our tendency to externalize the blame, overlooking our role in our own struggles. This idea of confronting internal darkness is not just a philosophical concept, it's a practical approach to improving ourselves and our surroundings. Each of us has the potential to be a force for good, but it requires acknowledging the darkness within and actively choosing to counter it. When we recognize and address our flaws, we gain the clarity needed to positively influence others. Our friends, family, and colleagues observe our actions and are inspired to make similar choices. In this way, our efforts to better ourselves can set off a chain reaction that extends far beyond our immediate circle. Cloud's story serves as a reminder that the darkness within us is ever present and requires constant vigilance. But the rewards of this struggle are immense. By consistently striving to improve ourselves, we become part of a collective force for good that has the power to transform societies. Ultimately, Cloud's journey is a call to action. It urges us to confront our own darkness and strive to become the best versions of ourselves. By doing so, we unlock the potential to create ripples of goodness that will echo through generations, shaping a better future for all. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support means everything to us. But more than anything, we want to hear from you. What life lessons have you learnt from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Drop a comment below and let us know. And while you're at it, tell us which game you'd like to see us explore next. We're always up for a fresh adventure. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep leveling up, both in-game and in life.